massive incoming swell and a rising tide could bring us one of the weirdest and most extreme novelty waves I've ever surfed. An island created by glacier runoff, sitting in the Alaskan wilderness, with the potential of a 360-degree wave breaking around it. What is even happening? Would you sacrifice a trip to Nuka Island for a chance to score the ultimate novelty wave of Alaska? I would. For the dream. Today's vlog was filmed on the DJI Osmo Action 3 and Mavic 3. Enjoy. Alright, good morning. The journey to Nuka Island continues. Last night I had a mental bout with seasickness. Passed out. Didn't wake up till 8:15 this morning. Pretty uncommon, especially for sleeping on a boat. Just winging it?
Winging it, baby.
Today we're supposed to be seeing some potentially gnarly seas.
Do we think Nuka Island could be a little bit better than the wave we surfed yesterday?
Cap said we might not be sending it all the way to Nuka Island, but we'll see what happens.
Surf building's worse than that.
Oh wow, okay.
And way better, of course.
Heavy seas again, but this time we came prepared. They can't stop us.
Photographer. All right, yeah, I've been meaning to see how they work. Because they sure look good on you.
Thank you. Humpbacker.
Cool, good job.
Wow, he's just scouting away. Oh my god. Got whale eyes, baby.
I don't think it's gonna turn into a full-blown avalanche, but these are falling at a pretty alarming rate. All right, so it's 11:15 in the morning, and we have not seen JT. So I assumed he was sleeping forever, but now I'm thinking maybe he fell off the boat. So I gotta go check. You alright? Dude, it's noon.
Is it?
Yeah.
We're still driving?
What are you doing? I thought you fell off the boat.
I wish I did. How far out are we?
It's day 4, and the crew had just been through about 6 hours of rough seas and seasickness. And so far, we hadn't really seen a wave of consequence. I mean, I was stoked. I had my seasickness glasses, and I had just caught a glacier wave. My trip was made, but regardless, morale was low. It's a good thing Captain Mike has been an aggressive sea mariner on the Alaskan coast for decades. Otherwise, the last frontier doldrums may have set in. But Cap's on it. He had previously thought up some spots for our trip. Even some spots that no one had ever surfed before, but that just might fit the Ben Gravy Dream Tour. Case in point, the Moraine. Don't worry, I didn't know what a moraine was either. Matter of fact, I hadn't ever heard that term until this trip. I'd also never seen quiche written out on a menu before this trip, but that's a story for another vlog. The dictionary definition of a moraine is a mass of rocks and sediment carried down and deposited by a glacier. This particular moraine happened to be an island. Ever since I was a kid, I've dreamed of surfing a wave 360 degrees around an island and cutting out at the same location that I had taken off. With an approaching swell making its way into the double digits, old Captain Mike thought that this might be our best bet. So we decided to sacrifice a trip to Nuka Island, anchor here at the Moraine, and see what happened. And so it begins. Low tide. Good morning, Nub Nation. Here we are in the middle of nowhere, Alaska. And we pulled into a little cove here because we're waiting for a big swell to hit. But today, we've got beautiful conditions. The sky is blue. There's snow-capped mountains all around me. And I'm going to surf a wave. Today, I wanted to highlight the DJI Osmo Action Camera 3 a little bit. I've been filming with this camera for about a month. And the picture quality is amazing. The batteries last forever. I went out to the glacier wave the other day and I was out at the glacier for 7 hours and I only used 2 batteries. Aside from that, the slow motion is absolutely breathtaking. Some of the most beautiful shots I've ever captured in my entire life. And I think these birds are trying to kick me out of this spot here. Come on, birds. I just want to catch a couple. Oh, that red's going. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna go catch a couple waves. I'll put it in 60 frames, ultra wide view for a few, and then I'll put it in 120 frames with the rock steady on, and we can check it out. We're here in the middle of Alaska on a remote Moraine. I didn't even know what a Moraine was until today, but now I'm learning that Moraines are dreamy. So let's go catch a couple for the dream. Yo! Nothing like living the dream on a Moraine. Dude, we're on an island. Mini grinders breaking 360 degrees around us. Snow-capped mountains, 278 degrees around us. And the swell's picking up. Already got some dreamers out there. Found a little rock, little grinder section. And now that the tide's coming up, I'm starting to see these things pushing around the island. I feel like if it gets big enough, this island might completely disappear. But as of right now, it looks like most of it does disappear. So we're gonna see what happens. The Alaska dream continues. All right, here we are. We're talking about the action camera quick release. Look at this. I can go from 7-foot extendo, filming birds, no worries. Hey little birdie, let me get a shot of you. Bring this puppy in. Look how quick and easy this is. Boom, I'm off the pole, going over here to get a static shot of boating. Don't you want a static shot of boating? That's on there, not coming off. Wouldn't you like to maybe get a different angle of that static shot of boating? Follow me. Follow me to the starboard side of the ship. I almost fell off the boat, but I am looking for a reverse shot. I want to film off the back of the boat. Guess what? We're locked in. Get a close-up of that. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Coming off, that easy. And guess what? We just rolled up to the surf spot. It's time for action. Action 3. Ooh. And got it on my board that easily. I'm filming forward, so if I'm deep in the tube, you know I'm getting the vision. That is quite literally how easy it is to move this camera around. It's one of the best functions about the camera. If that was a GoPro, I would have had to unscrew that every single time. So that's why we don't want these. I threw it off the boat. Action 3, quick release for the dream.
Is that an Osmo action cam?
Yeah, dude, it's the Osmo Action 3.
I've been wanting to get one of these.
Yeah, you can get them at DJI.com/BenGravy.
All right, I'm gonna go get one right now.
Actually, don't even bother going right now. Just head down to my description box below and click the link.
I will do that.
Cut to a clip of Chank snoring. Blairnoculars. How long you been sitting on the bench?
I haven't been sitting, been standing, looking for waves. Yeah. All day, every day.
What are you seeing?
Kind of nuking out there. I don't know why we're not out.
Debrief. The debrief has started. Are you paying attention? Went out there, saw some dreamers on the island, the Moraine. I'm gonna do a quick 30-minute session at the Moraine. Then the captain has agreed to take us to the glacier.
We're going to the glacier?
And you swing back. Yes, we're going, and it's gonna be great and action-packed. But do you want to go back over to the Moraine or? Oh, this is the main point of the debrief. They said that the tide was probably gonna suck me away, and they'll probably have to come pick me up on the boat.
So all cameras on that.
That.
He can film me from the top.
How you feeling? The debrief is underway.
I think I'm gonna probably just go sit on the island and just hang out with you over there.
Are you gonna go with them?
Hang out.
Or are you gonna just drone from the boat? Oh! Drone from the boat?
Yeah.
Probably the smartest, because the island is supposed to disappear, and we are supposedly gonna get sucked out to sea.
Barely a breaking wave over there.
This has been a successful debrief.
Guess what? It is not nuking.
Wow.
No.
Okay, so no 360-degree waves yet. However, the conditions are as perfect as it gets, and the swell is slowly but surely on the rise. The tide's on its way up, and we've started to see some weird-looking stuff out on the Moraine. The best is surely yet to come. This is it, mid-tide. I'll send a postcard from Nuka Island. Our thought, that is, if you do it right, you could ride a wave all the way around the island. Where's Oz? Disappearing! Oh my god. Dude, the right might get taken over by the left soon. One of the amazing features of the DJI Osmo Action 3 is the battery life. Me and Blair have been out on this rock for over 2 hours. getting washed around with nothing but this action camera, filming each other, switching off, not even worried about the battery at all. Pouring rain, so nobody else could film, but the action camera's waterproof, so we can film out here in the rain for hours. This right here is our hot water shower. So it's the only hot water on the boat. You rinse off after a session. And I do the double dipper. It's 2-for-1 special, only on Thursdays. Pull the bottom of my wetsuit boots up, fill it up with hot, hang out, talk a little bit, claim it, and then I just get into it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Double dipper. Woo! We are living the dream here because we got the longest lasting battery on historical record for an action camera. And it does kickflips. Check it out. We got the 3 banger battery chargers. So this thing just charges all your batteries at once. When this little guy dies, after you've been out shredding all day, you just break out this thing. It's been charging all day long. It's got 3 batteries in it. So you're just dreaming your way all the way back to the glacier to sit there and not catch a wave all day. But you will have battery until the end of time. Each of these batteries lasts about 2.5 hours. And if you have 3 batteries cooking throughout the day, you're never gonna run out of battery. And if that wasn't cool enough for you, this thing doubles as a phone charger. So we are charging. The dream is in fact real. Forgot to mention, if you are not in fact a YouTuber and you don't shoot 16:9 and you are in fact an Instagrammer and you like, or a YouTube short person, you want to create other forms of social media content, you can shoot vertical that easily. And I want to get a shot of those trees up there, so we're going up. Vertical! DJI Osmo Action 3! Nailed the shot, and we will catch you on the flip side, y'all. Next time, remember, shoot vertical or horizontal unless you want to shoot vertical or horizontal. Catch you later. Holy crap. Holy crap. Are you kidding me? Oh. Dude, what's going on in the Moraine, buddy?
It's going insane.
Look at this thing wrapping around. Oh my gosh.
There's waves coming around the Moraine and going back out to sea.
I think it's pretty much Moraine time.
Yep. Look at the otters are just on the beach hanging out because it's too big for them.
Wow.
We're in for a treat.
Actually, the Moraine, JT,
Yeah, you could get up.
it looks like you have some time. Well, the Moraine's actually way safer than... Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Is there lunch in there?
Oh, sorry. Right. Potential. That's the name of the game. We saw some, just enough out on the Moraine. Many surfers might walk away. That might be enough for them to call it. They might wrap it up, stay warm and dry, and just enjoy these beautiful glaciers. But for a semi-pro novelty surfer, this is nothing. That little tiny wedge that Iceberg Blair caught was exactly the evidence I needed to convince me to return to the Moraine one final time for fully nuking high tide. We turned around halfway through a trip to Nuka Island for this. I felt like we had no choice. It was the Moraine or Nuka Island, and we chose the Moraine. With high tide approaching and a rapidly building swell, we're either about to get insane on the Moraine or just simply go insane. This is the moment. High tide.
Rolling. Come up. It's mental out here. That was a tube, in case you're wondering. quadruple explosion. Ah! Dude, there was one that I was behind him, and I was way deep, and dude, I was on dry cobblestone. It was dry. Dude, I don't know, man. I couldn't have done that without my DJI Action Osmo 3, brother.
Yeah, look, get his legs. Is that the best way to stretch your... Is that the best way to stretch your Western out?
This is the best way to do a double take, dude, look. I feel like I'm back in the womb.
We absolutely scored the Moraine. That was probably the most fun I've had surfing all year. Sensory overload, waves breaking everywhere, a couple solid wipeouts, and some absolute runners. What a trip. We didn't quite get the 360-degree waves I imagined when I first saw the Moraine, but we got something extremely special. There was a point when Iceberg Blair and I were out there in the water knowing we had an amazing opportunity to name a new wave that no one had ever surfed. The first thing that came to Blair's mind was boulder blasters. Boulder blasters? Blair? But somehow it stuck. Massive thank you to DJI for sponsoring this video. I've been having a dream run using the Osmo Action 3. Check out my description box if you're interested in getting one. As far as the Alaska trip, we're about halfway through. That means the dreams are stacking on the horizon of hope. There's so much more to come. If you're enjoying the videos, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like and comment to support the channel. For the dream.